Good morning, everyone. Swiftgal, playing some more Symphony of War, the Nephilim Saga, and I have finished my army management for the time being. So, we're going to walk through each squad quick before I head into battle. So, Lindley's squad, still going with the Sayonari Warpike. She's got gorilla armor, which is going to give her a bonus negates the penalty for moving through woods. So she can move quickly through wooded terrain. She has a mage, a cleric, 3 pikemen in the front, and then she's in the middle. Very well-rounded, very aggressive, good at taking down, very good at taking down horsemen. Jules. Archer Captain means we can really just put tons of archers in his unit easily. This one is all-out long-range attack. The Heartseeker bow that he has equipped gives a penalty to his max hit points. But the Gorilla Bow and Heartseeker both give bonuses to skill and strength. This is a very aggressive unit, where I'm planning on just basically... I'm going to be trying to be very careful about these guys not getting attacked, basically. They're going to be traveling with somebody, and they're going to be firing in, softening up, or finishing off an enemy that is dangerous from 2 squares away in ideal situations. Sybil. This one's pretty simple. Sybil's doesn't have very high leadership currently, so we just kind of had to keep it simple. She's got 2 heavy infantry in the front. She's a priestess, and then we have a bowman. The one guy I couldn't upgrade. This is Antonio, who will eventually be a soldier captain. Yeah, I'm not really sure what direction I want him to go currently, because there's a part of me, I don't think he should stay a bowman. So I'm thinking I might actually eventually move him to something like, let's see, because this is heavy infantry. Yeah, I might move him over to something like apprentice even, but he hasn't finished his class stuff, so this unit is basically going to be I'm not sure what to do with you. You're kind of slow, but I want to get in, so more defensive, mid-rangey unit. Barnabas. None of the other cavalry quite had enough to really solidify a position as their own leader, and I don't have enough cavalry for 2 units of them. So, Barnabas stays in charge. This is long-range, aggressive cavalry unit. Stefan. So, I gave them the Shinobiki and Kesha's Daikatana, which give a total of 35% evasion rate. This unit is light infantry. It is aggressive, move in, hit hard, move out. I switched the archers out for these melee units. I think those are rangers. I'm thinking this is going to be good. We want to get in when there are individual enemies and use these guys to pick them off. Diana. I basically swapped out the soldier that was in her back row for a siren, and this unit is sick at this point. Unfortunately, she can't really equip artifacts because we have it so full of units, but this is just very powerful. So front row is just heavy infantry, middle row is 2 healers, and back row is a siren. Which actually, as I'm thinking about this, I think that might be more practical, because though we actually have some HP and protection buffs to our priests, but not to our sirens. So if there is let's see, so that's armor 0, and these ones have armor 6. It's only slightly better, but it is better. Abigail. Abigail likes dragons. So, double dragons, dragon affinity, keep it simple. They'll be her babies. They're both giving ranged AoE, and the front line's just there to keep them safe. General Bizan. So this is one that I spent a bunch of money to get this guy, and then was trying to figure out what to do with him. And this is what I ended up with. And I kind of like it. It's similar to... kind of similar to what we're doing with Linley's unit, where we want, with the gorilla armor, where we want them to be kind of mobile and being able to get them into good positions. They're also... so they're good in forest and desert currently. If we end up with desert, I don't think we're gonna. And they have kind of a heavy front line, light back line, very aggressive, no healer. So this is kind of a more aggressive. Ideally, we're going to be wanting to put them into positions where we can't quite reach the enemy. We can use the crossbows, and Bizan himself actually can use a bow as well to soften up an enemy, and then when the enemy comes in, they have enough. They still have enough front line to not die instantly from it. And last but not least is Isolde. I just could not find enough to do with that, or enough units to fill another one, and so we have her there. For equipped artifacts, I gave her the Boots of Tyranny. And the reason I gave her that is because she's still slow infantry, which is a problem. So, gave her the boots, that'll give her a +2 movement. I'm hoping it won't be a problem. I also just noticed that we have points left on our tech tree currently. Did I not? Oh, that's right, I was debating on what I was going to spend it on. But I think at the time I only had 1 scroll, now I have 2. So I think we're going to go advanced crossbows. And the reason for that is that'll actually make our crossbowmen and General Bizan in general a lot stronger. Okay, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and try Tide Reaver. The Sea Shepherd. Far out at sea from Port Genos. Alright, here we are, on the edge of a bleeding storm in the middle of the Herald Sea. Well, there's a storm, then there's the bloodthirsty outlaws. Can we catch up with the Tide Reaver ships? They ain't moving, probably hunkered down to ride out the storm. Wait a minute, If we don't make an example of them now, we're going to keep getting pushed around. We can also free the prisoners and treasure they plundered from Port Genos. Awesome. We trust you. I'll fight the cult and their pawns no matter where. Hell's bells, Lindley. Hope I don't find myself on your bad side someday. Okay. I was kind of wondering if that's what this was going to be. Huh. Okay. So this is interesting. We have divided forces. So our 3 primary people are each on a different ship. Huh. Okay, so to claim the ships, you have to take their take the helm. That's really cool. I actually like that a lot. Okay. There are no cavalry here. So Lindley's special advantage isn't going to do much. I think we want to make sure we have at least one unit that's heavy enough at each of our locations to hold a line. Which is probably... So we can do... Basically not Stefan. So he needs a heavy to back him up. Preferably something with 2... Yeah. Let's go ahead and grab Isolde here. I'm just going to kind of rotate through them and end up with 3 on each. Diana, we're going to put with Abigail. No. Remove squad. With Jules, sorry. Because he needs a strong front line, and she is about the strongest front line we've got. Actually, we may put Abigail with them as well. That's fine. And then we go, what? Something like... Bizen... Should we do Sybil here? No, Barnabas. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. Actually, I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna swap these two. Okay, Sybil and Isolde are probably our weakest units, but they are very, they have a solid defensive front line, but that's about it. But they're not very aggressive. Lindley and Bizen are very aggressive, so Isolde gives a backup to that. And same thing here, Barnabas is a lot stronger offensively. So this gives me the 2 healers that I wanted, but also a little bit more flexibility. I suppose I should check the mission info before I get too far. Narema is not defeated. Okay, so that's probably going to be a guest character. Great, escort mission. Seize all the Tide Reaver ships. And we only need to seize the flagship to actually complete the objective. But that means we can take the other ones. And what's our time limit looking like? Their goal is 10. We should be good. Okay, let's begin mission. I'm a little nervous about some of this, just because I don't know what to expect. Okay, but I'm going to actually go enemy move here. This is going to have a huge radius where we can end up with enemies. It's pretty much the entire map, which is kind of what I was expecting. So my initial goal, I think, is going to be... Where are... Okay. Perfect. Okay, so first thing we're doing is eliminating these 2. And securing... and this. We're going to try and take this flagship first. Or this ship first. And take out these archers.
How can I help, my lord?
Can we... How much damage can I do here? I think... I am fairly confident here. That felt pretty solid, huh?
Where am I needed?
I can do this. I must not fail.
A paladin never surrenders.
For surrender, I'm feeling pretty good. Nope. Really? Okay. It ended up with a surrender as he fell.
I must be brave.
And I don't think we can get there. How far can this guy get? Awesome.
My friends are counting.
So we can go right here and do a shuffle, I think. Awesome. Can he reach anything? No. Can she reach anything? No.
You got a plan?
Can he reach anything?
School
Yes.
is in session.
So generally speaking, if we have the option, the mages are what we want to be the most aggressive with. I think we actually might want to hold back with this group for one round. Ooh, even better. Yes. Okay. So the mages can only hit this square, not this one. What that means is that if we move him here, these two melee units can move up and try and engage, which is a bad idea for them. But since it's their only option, they probably will. While the mage is going to probably move up, but not actually be able to engage this turn. And then
sorry. Did you need something?
we just move Stefan up one square, Sybil up one square. And we're probably going to do about the same thing here. I don't think anything is going to be able to reach them, really, except for these two. This is kind of going to be my lightest. So I think I'm actually going to have Isolde move up. Well, actually, if I have Isolde move up, there's nothing else there. Yeah. We're going to have Isolde move up all the way. And what that means is these guys are now blocked off, so only one of them is going to get to attack. It also means that we get to use our full movement, which we wouldn't have gotten to do otherwise. Second person's going to be Bizen.
I must stay strong.
Third is Lindley. Okay. I'm feeling fairly confident with those choices. Let's see how it goes. Yep. We only took one of them out, but I wasn't expecting them to do a lot of damage. I was expecting them to survive, and that's what they did. These guys might not survive. Meaning the enemies. Nope, looks like they're solid enough. They actually got a couple dodges in. That's probably not a bad thing, though. Awesome. Sure, we'll just return fire on you. That's unfortunate that we lost one of our bowmen. Like I said, that guy, Jules' unit is very glass cannon right now. Donar has granted me allies. I will finally be free of these monsters. There's Narema. Okay, awesome. So, that actually changes my plans a little bit here. We need to get Isolde out of the way. Like, straight up, she needs to not be here because she can't finish this unit off in one shot. I think Bizen can. And Lindley definitely should be able to.
My attack.
Does she have other people with her? Okay, yeah, she's got rogues. She's not an archery unit, per se. So she actually might be able to just take this guy out herself. Let's see if we can focus him down and just take this guy out before, and then I can actually think about where I want to move. Awesome. That is exactly what I wanted.
The battle lies before me.
Okay. This is a little unfortunate. I'm gonna see if we can punch through this.
Bet you didn't see this one coming.
I think we just attack. This is hopefully going to be these guys being extremely aggressive, which is what we got. Perfect. Honestly, in retrospect, this might have been a good third unit, but I wanted to make sure we cleared that out so we could make an attack here.
Ready or not.
And then I think we do target leader. I don't think it matters. Actually, no. We don't want to target leader on this because that gives a better chance of attacking the mages on the side instead of the knight in the middle. Awesome. Perfect. That is exactly what I was hoping for. We took out at least one of the mages. That's literally all I was wanting there out of that.
I can do this.
Okay.
He will always find a way.
That's all they wanted, or I wanted them to do. Soften that up.
I must not fail.
With that in mind, who do we want to do what?
Donar be with us.
Low
I need
chance.
to be brave.
I think I actually want them to do the attack because of that. First dragon got his class mastery up.
Repent before the righteous.
Attack, force surrender, very high. Perfect. We got an iron out of it.
The time to
I
act
think
is
we
now.
move Lindley here. That'll trigger a conversation. Liberators, I am a friend. For allowing me free, I am in your debt. I am Narema. Lindley, well met. You were one of the slaves here, Narema? Yes, I was to be sold as a slave. But before that, I wanted to free them. Then you are indeed a friend. Please, join us for now. We could use your knowledge of the Tide Reavers for sure. My bow is yours to command. Awesome. Heal that guy. I don't think Bizan can reach there, so we're gonna move Isolde across. And I think this unit we're going to target leader. Hopefully that'll take one of them out. Again, this is a very... They're not a very aggressive unit. So getting that focus on one of the enemies means we're going to take a little bit less. And I think we just move Bizan down. I don't want to go too aggressive. Let's actually do an enemy move. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking. So we currently have it very blocked off. This guy we still need to deal with. But this area, we're eventually going to have to kind of either lure them out or get to this gangplank so we can actually start fighting 2-on-1. So I think we just move Bizan down here and see what happens. So that gives us a little bit more flexibility to react to the enemy. Southwest corner is currently our priority. awesome. Even if we're just taking one down at a time, that's fine. Perfect. That is exactly what I wanted for several reasons. Like, I'd love to get a class up on those guys, but for now, we'll take what we can get. This is only one archer. I just realized I should have moved Beeson over there. That's okay.
Sayuna will never die.
I guess we just do a regular attack here. It's only one unit, but it's better than nothing. And that narrows it down. And let's see where their morale's at. Chance max. Awesome.
Ready.
Enemy move. They can get up to here. I'm assuming that's this guy. So let's move one square outside that range and see what they do. This one, I think we move in with overwhelming force and see if we can just squish the leader. Again, the goal with mages, they have to, instead of getting 2 actions, get 1 powerful second action. So aggressive units that can take them out first are good. And that's exactly what this unit is. Perfect.
They'll notice this one for sure.
You got a plan?
Let's go ahead and move him up here. Seize.
I'm just getting.
Let's go ahead and move her down here. Do they need any heals? We'll just do 1 because we can. And I think that's it. So next turn, we're going to take this ship. Oh, we have to do this unit still, or this group still.
Where am I needed?
My friends are counting on me.
Since Abigail's already up here, I guess we just move her up and take this hit. No, we'll have Diana do it because she's got 2 healers. So she can weather that a
Stay
bit better.
strong, everyone.
I can do this.
Enemy move.
I must
Once again,
move
we
fast.
just kind of move down here
Time to end this.
and then down here. In retrospect, that might not have been the best idea, but I'm kind of hoping that next round I can move in both sides on that middle ship and split their forces a little bit. Okay, so my goal here is to look at this and this. This is a 1 square difference that's going to make a ton of difference. So, this guy,
I
we're
must
gonna
be
move here.
brave.
How can I help, my lord?
This guy can't reach there, so they're not going to be able to double attack. And actually, I think we move Barnabas here. So, this guy is going to attack Barnabas, theoretically. This guy is going to attack Abigail. And the rest of them don't have a target yet.
Time to even the odds.
I'm gonna move Isolde up to take this one because she's got more movement because of her boots. That also should give her leadership, or a leadership up, I believe. Move Narema up here.
Getting real thirsty here.
I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to go without.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
And I think that's actually it. Oh, obviously
Don't be
this.
with us.
Squish. They just go squish. I think that priestess in the bottom left there
Repent
must have
before
been
the
very low
righteous.
level to start with. Yeah. Like everybody else in this group is like level 10. She's level 6. She's gotten several levels since we started going through this. It's just like, oh. Okay. Not all the squad has moved. End turn, yes. Kind of wishing I had a faster unit on the west, or on the east boats. I feel like that would have been a good spot for Barnabas to be in retrospect. But that's okay. I think that guy will be surrendering soon. So by having our 2 tanky units move in first, drawing out 1 unit at a time, we have significantly impacted their ability to counterattack on this. Oh, and they're starting to move in. That is a mistake on their part. Okay. Can Stefan reach
sorry.
anything?
Did you
Oh,
need
we need to get this
something?
guy out of the way first. So this might be a good opportunity to see what this guy can do. Bison, we can either focus that down. I think actually it's going to be better for him to be in melee for this. Don't think we're going to be able to force surrender, yeah. But if we do target leader and then just wreck them, that should finish it off. This is another fairly aggressive unit. There we go. Perfect. That frees up the movement from these other
Bet you didn't
units.
see this one coming.
They'll notice this one for sure.
He will always find a way.
My friends are counting on me. I can do this.
I kind of want to do this. To soften these guys up, because the mages in the back should be squishy. You know what? I'm just gonna let this one lone guy attack my back if he decides to.
Time to end this.
Like, I don't want my archers to get attacked, but I also don't want to waste a turn on a guy who's not gonna do anything here. Actually, wait, can we reach that guy? Yeah, never mind.
My friends are counting on me.
Force surrender. Max.
I'm just getting started.
That one hasn't been touched yet, so we do want to hit that one hard.
I love this part.
I must stay
So I guess
strong.
that's going to be Lindley. Lindley's got 6 people, and 3 pikemen are very aggressive. So they're gonna get 1 spell off. Okay.
Here comes Sybil,
And
ready
that
or
should
not.
allow...
They'll notice this one for
Yep.
sure.
That's not what I want to do.
I'm just getting started.
Force surrender. Chances high, and they surrender. Awesome.
I ain't got all day.
getting real thirsty here.
I await your command. Where am I needed?
Unfortunately, that means that she's going to be out of action for the rest of this, but she already got several encounters, and I feel like that unit doesn't need the XP. Like, compared to some of these others. So I wasn't paying super close attention. My hope right now is that that guy can't attack the archers. That would have been bad, but it looks like we're okay. Nice. Class mastery up. That is exactly what we needed to see. That allows him to become a leader next turn, or next battle, if I want. And honestly, he's probably going to take over Isolde's unit. Or a variation thereon. I'm going to definitely be doing a lot of rearranging, though, because Narema also kind of opens up some options here.
Time to even the odds.
She should be able to take this guy out pretty quickly, I feel like. Can we force surrender on this? I didn't think so. Their health is very high right now. So actually what we might want to do here is this.
Guide my attack.
Perfect.
Oh, sorry. Did you need something?
How can I help, my lord? He
Perfect.
will always find a way.
Once again, that archery squad is just sick.
I can do this. Here comes Sybil, ready or not. The battle lies before me. They'll notice
Okay.
this one for sure.
Move Sybil in here.
Bet you didn't see this one coming.
Another proof of merit. Very nice.
A paladin never surrenders.
Affinity for water. I'm gonna need to play with the affinities later. I haven't really gotten a chance to yet. I feel like we go ahead and do attack target leader here. And if this doesn't finish them off, that means that we can move in with Barnabas to secure the follow-up, but never mind. Lindley's unit is very powerful. I'm not sure if this actually gives XP, but I'm gonna go ahead and just assume it does.
I must not fail.
And then we're gonna move Barnabas up here and attack target leader. Poor guy. And unfortunately, I don't have anybody to take his surrender, so he's probably gonna throw himself at my horses. Okay, end turn. That should be fine. So that means next turn we can do... Oh, he really did. That's sad. Poor guy. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and
Your command.
Move up here with Narema. Seize the objective.
Donar be with us.
Move up here, seize the objective.
Ready.
School is in session.
I'm just getting started.
Stay
We're
strong,
definitely not going to be able to take all of this in one turn.
Awaiting orders.
So we'll go ahead and do treasure. Another proof of
everyone.
merit.
Time to end this.
We're going to shuffle here.
For my people. For my homeland. I must be brave.
Shuffle.
I must stay strong.
Treasure. Silver arena token. Okay.
I love this part. Getting real thirsty here.
One extra turn versus getting all the treasure. The treasure feels worth it. And I think we go Barnabas, Seas. Awesome. Scenario results. That was a decent chunk of surrender. S rank, turns taken. Perfect. Feel really good. Excuse me, Jules, was it? Yeah, I heard about you, Narema. Glad to have you with us. So you are Sayonari, like me. Well, I was born in Sayuna, but I was adopted by Viridian parents after the Succession War. Really lucked out there. Perhaps it was luck, perhaps the gods just have better designs for your life, Jules. Tell me, have you been to our homeland since your adoption? Sadly, no, but I'd really like to someday. Please reconsider, or at least consult with me before setting foot in Sayuna. Why? I hear it's a wondrous place. It is, but we live in difficult times now. Our homeland is not what it once was, Jules. Jules, we Sayonari must stick together in these times. Just promise you will consult me before doing anything rash. Sure thing, Narema. I appreciate having such a dedicated friend so soon after meeting. The honor is mine. The honor be with you. Okay. Let's go ahead. This has been a little bit long, but I think we're okay. Lindley's bold action results in both victory and in calamity. The storm left Lindley's ships heavily damaged, forcing them far off course. Her fleet runs aground at the swamp-filled region north of Lemelin. Okay, so we're gonna have to do something else to get there. The region is full of valuable resources, but working conditions are harsh. The swamp contains plantations operated by slaves enforced by tide reavers. Both the mercenaries and the unforgiving terrain lie between Lindley's army and their destination, the monastery at Lemelin. Okay. Lindley will have no choice between her mission and the liberation of the oppressed people. Okay. We have a ton of money. We have... Let's just real quick go ahead and do this, because I know I'm going to. Dragon Slayer. Damage to dragons. Leader gets an extra turn. Followers deal less damage. I'm probably not actually even going to use that offhand. But there's a way... but I can see ways where that would be useful. And I don't think we're going to have another opportunity to get it. So let's go for it. Here's our first cannon. Very cool. Probably not going to be buying any of those. Which is fine. Let's go ahead and check our supports. 2 conversations, both with Narema. Oh no. This is going to be bad. Yes, can I help you? I'm simply greeting a new friend among us. Let me express my pleasure in bringing you into our little band of misfits. Thank you, I'm grateful to be out of my former situation. And I must say, I'm grateful to have the scenery greatly improved with your arrival. Scenery? How flattering. You know, you do seem a little out of sorts. Did you bump your head when you fell from heaven? By Donar, that was just pathetic. Just like my heart, every day it lives on without you. You've just met, how does that make any sense? Has this tribe ever worked? Nice try, but a magician never reveals his tricks. I will just see myself out. By all means, may the wind be at your back. Sure. By Narema, how'd you end up hanging around the Tide Reavers? When the Tide Reavers raid your hometown, kill all the men, and take all the women and children, one must find a way to survive. The Tide Reavers have been my whole life. Sounds familiar. Doing anything at all just to see another day? Yes, it seems your succession war made life hard for a great many in both your country and in mine. Sayuna, right? Young Viridian knows my country. Unusual. Guess your features just seem familiar. My good friend Jules was adopted by a wealthy family in Viridia, but he's an orphan from Sayuna. You two could be cousins, perhaps. Jules, yes, I've seen him among your cohort. So innocent and unspoiled by the evils of our world. What's the matter? It is nothing. Anyway, glad to have you among us, Narema. I'm sure your knowledge of the Tide Reavers will come in handy. My bow is yours to command, Viridian. Okay. Was that enough to get that bump? Not quite. We do not have any tech tree available. I'm not sure if there's a good way for us to get those last 8 points that we're looking for. This might actually be a good time to play with the arena. And I don't think we actually have a bunch of units here outside of this. That's scary. I love it. Okay. So yeah, we have a few people, not many, but a few people that I'm going to be rearranging. The big ones here are Narema's unit. I'm going to be rearranging, and I'm probably going to be playing around with Sybil and Isolde's units as well. Possibly Bizan. With that in mind, I think I'm going to... I am curious about the arena. I think I'm going to save. We'll try the arena out. If it seems productive, I'll do a video. And if it doesn't seem productive, we'll reload from the save. And then I'll do a little bit of organization after that. Hopefully you're enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.